There's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain on a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on sunny day? Yesterday and days before. You don't want me getting in on this. We're gonna be starting the broadcast here in a few minutes. I'm just enjoying some fine tunes here on a wonderful Sunday with live solutions and answers live with your breakthrough coach, the #1 problem gambling annihilator here in Stockton, out of Stockton, California. We're going to be here for a few minutes. We're just getting started. I'm hoping that I can get some questions today on this broadcast. I'm hoping that you will interact with me today on this broadcast. If you're looking for peace, if you're looking for confidence, if you're looking to build your life, if you're looking to build your dream. We got a few people that are coming on, and we're just going to wait a few minutes here. So there's a calm before the storm. I know sometimes you guys show up late here. Some of my friends from around the world, you show up late. We're going to be here about 30 minutes. I'm going to take your questions. I'm going to take your questions that you bring to the table today on this broadcast. And I got one proverb. And then, of course, I got a call to action. Well, we're going to be talking about getting confidence, getting strong. I don't know. Do you want to get stronger on the other side? I see you. You see me. Do I see you? I see you. All right. Lay you down. Have you ever seen the rain? Have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. All right. Maybe one of these days she's going to share a little bit about her YouTube channel. Anyways, Lay's here. We got a few people that are on the broadcast. I'm just wondering what's happening. I'm going to be here for just a few. Like I said, 30 minutes is going to go by very quickly. And we'll play Lay again at the end of the broadcast here. Hopefully we can get some interaction here. But I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I see we do have a few people. I want to welcome you. If you have a question, I know sometimes it's hard for people. It's hard for people to come on the broadcast and really ask the question that you want to ask. By the way, once again, SAntos Jr., your breakthrough coach, the world's #1 problem gambling annihilator, right out of Stockton, California. soldiersofselfmastery.com. You might be ashamed to ask a question because you're struggling with something, a problem gambling in your life. You've got something really, really bad going on. Send me a message. Send me a message over at soldiersofselfmastery.com. In fact, right there on the screen, you can see reach out, my friend. Don't allow your life to just fall apart, and wait for some ugly thing, for some rock bottom experience to happen. Reach out. If you don't reach out to me, reach out to somebody, get some help. All right, my friends, I see we got a few people. But where's the rest of the people? Everybody's invisible. We got the invisible men and the invisible women today. Panzer Ace, welcome to the broadcast. Rich Sapani, welcome to the broadcast, man. We got a few people. Lay says, oh, stop. You're not. You are a musician. Here you go. I'm going to put you on the spot now. You're a musician and you have to follow your dream. Okay. You have to follow your dream. That's your job. All right. Wilson, welcome to the broadcast, man. Good to have you here. I'm hoping we're going to go 30 minutes is going to go by very quickly. So really, if you have something you want to share, you got a question, something, let's get the most that we can out of this time. Challenge me. I'm going to do my best to challenge you. I'll do my best to challenge you. Okay. And so thank you. Let me see. For years, I've chosen dates to quit. New Year Eve, birthday, July 4th. Not sure why. Terrible disease. Well, it's a good time. It's a good time to quit right now. It's a good time to quit yesterday. Let me see. Yeah. It's a good time to quit. It's a good time to quit right now, to make a decision. Right? Why not make a decision? I was thinking about something earlier. I want to read today's proverb, but I was thinking about this. Problem gamblers or people that have a lot of problems that don't confront their problems. They run from the problems. It's like you're taking an iron. In fact, the Bible speaks about it's like you're taking an iron and you're ironing your spirit. Imagine a red hot iron, and you iron your spirit with it, and you just keep ironing it. What do you think's going to happen? I mean, I know that we're talking figuratively here, right? Figuratively, but it's just it's not a good thing, right? If you think about it, to iron your spirit, and then what happens is that you become seared. The Bible says you become seared, and you don't believe in yourself. You become bitter. You turn into something that you don't ever want to become. That's what happens to people. They keep ironing the spirit. They're ironing it. And we definitely want to get away from that kind of stuff. Definitely. Jim. Hey, Jim, welcome to the broadcast, man. Good to see you here. I'm going to read. I've got the proverb to read. For years, I've chosen dates to quit. Okay. Panzer Ace. Anybody else? I'm going to read the proverb because that's what I do. That's my tradition. It is what it is, right? I love this too. This is actually a proverb out of Joel, the book of Joel. And I read this book every day. I try my best every day to read, at least think about this, because you have to stay focused. Right? Isn't that the main thing in our lives today, more than ever, is to stay focused on where you want to go. It's a battle. For many people, it's a battle. And for many people, they're losing the battle. But here's what it says in 23. It says, be glad. It says, be glad, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God. For he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the fats shall overflow with wine and oil. It's kind of interesting proverb. Um, Let me read one more. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. Well, that was the proverb. I'm not going to get spiritual on you today, my friends, but I'm going to really encourage you to think about the word focus. Focus. All right. I'm going to wait here. We're going to be here for a little bit. 10 minutes is gone. I'm going to, if we have a question, if not, we're just going to sit here and think about wonderful things. We'll think about confidence, and we'll think about peace. And hey, we can think about making lots of money, right? Isn't that a good idea to think about? Who wants to make lots of money? I asked somebody the other day, how much money do you want to make? And they said, I want to make lots of money. So I asked the question again. I said, how much money do you want to make? And the person said, by the way, I really love the person. She said, well, I just want to make a lot of money. And I asked the question again. I said, how much money do you want to make? And I think I got a number from her. Santos, what are you getting at by that? Well, think about what I just shared with you. Think about what I just shared with you. This is $1 million information. It is. It's $1 million information, because if you talk to people that are very, very successful, that make a lot of money, they're going to tell you one of the main ingredients in their salad that they eat every day is focus. Focus. Anyways, I'm drinking some vodka today. Let me show you my vodka in the cup. My cup's full of vodka today. No, it's just water. I'm just joking, man. It's not vodka. Maybe I should have some vodka on the broadcast. Yeah. Anyways. All right. So, hey, there's Paul, my cool one. All right. You got my book. Right on. Now you got my book, but that doesn't mean that you can just put it under, put it under the bed, because it'll get dusty under the bed too. People think you can't use the book. Don't read it. Don't read the book. Use the book. Use the book. Don't read it. Use the book. Use the book. Use the book like a tool. Anyways, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. I got some. And then if you have a question, please throw some questions. Let's imagine taking personal leadership. I will start now with what I have been the best influence on myself by developing self-respect and creating opportunities by asking questions. Yes. Muy bien. Jim gets my thumbs up. Let's imagine. Yeah, I mean, time is moving right along, our lives. Somebody said time, your time is going fast. It's not your time, it's your life. It's you that's going fast, right? Well, time is going fast too, but you might go faster than time does. They say the end of the world is here. Do you believe the end of the world? I believe we're at the end of something. I believe we're at the end of something. But I'm not going to say, but the thing is, our lives, right? Like I talk about, when's the best time for change? Yesterday. The best time to change, the best time to develop your business is yesterday and right now, right? The best time to stop gambling, if you have a problem with gambling, if you're losing money and you got headaches and you got stomach aches and you have the flu, you get a real bad flu blood. You know, some people get the real bad flu a couple days after gambling. I used to get it. I wanted to stay in bed underneath the covers. Anyways, if that's going on, if that's all that stuff's going on, it's a good time for change right here, right now. Right? Would you guys agree with me? Or am I talking to my camera? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to my camera. Do you feel like you're talking to your camera sometimes? Maybe you are talking to your camera. Anyways, thanks, Jim, for that. Somebody else had a question. Very spiritual myself. Grace of God helps me stay away, but I have fallen off a few times. One day at a time helps me as well as without self-regret. Yeah. One day at a time. I used to sing this song, One Day at a Time. I used to love this song. I know some of you guys are going to laugh at me, but I'm going to sing it anyway because I like it. One day at a time, dear Jesus, that's all that I'm asking of you. I think it goes like this. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. And it goes, they're pushing and shoving. They're crowding my mind. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. Anyways, thanks for that, Rich. I had to throw that one in there. I know people think I'm going crazy. Some people think I'm going crazy. I am going crazy, crazy good to help people, to help you get free on the other side, help you develop your life, help you build your dream so that you're living your full potential. You know, you're not, most people are bored. They say, oh, I'm bored. Are you a piece of wood? You're bored? You know, that's what they do to wood. They bore wood. So if you say you're bored, you must be a piece of wood. No, you're bored because you don't have any direction, because you don't have no vision. That's why, hopefully that's why you come here, right? To this, maybe if you don't have the vision, if you don't have it, you can get it. Keep coming. Watch the videos. Support this mission, by the way. Those of you that I'm helping, if I'm helping you, only if I'm helping you, only if support the mission. Like I say, $20 or more is going to get you a new copy. I believe a new copy of the Little Red Book. Brand new from Amazon. It's a different book now. I think Coach Cephas really done some really cool work for me, my team member. So I'm really excited about that. So we've got, there's the one of the original ones, Mr. Rolon, the world's #1 problem. Anyways, so much about that. All right, come on, guys. I gotta get some questions. Time goes by real quick. We're gonna be here. Jim got some. No, I put gambling underneath the bed. That's right, Paul. That's what you got to do, man. You got to put it underneath. Rebuilding now and forever. That's what you got to do, man. You got to believe in yourself. Right on. I'm not sure. Let me know which one you get. We got many copies. You'll get one of them. Let me see. Besides writing, what else type of meditation works? Any suggestions? Anybody in here, anybody in the group do meditation? I do 15-minute mornings. I just walk, just about every morning. I love doing this. I walk into a dark room with I turn on the little bit of the fan and I role play with myself in my mind in the dark with my eyes closed. I do that. I don't know if that's what you do, but that's what I do. I go in a dark room before the sun comes up, and I go in there and I close my eyes and I meditate really deep in the dark. And it's a fantastic experience. You can get a lot of magical things can happen for you in that time if you do it consistently. Let me say it again. If you do it consistently. All right. All right, Keith Johnson. Wow, sorry to hear that. You dropped $600 today, man. That could have went towards your car, towards your rent, or towards your water bill, whatever you have going on, man. Not good. Got to turn it around. Is that, I'm not sure if I got that one answered for you, Rich. Hopefully. And you guys, you everybody on this broadcast, you guys are all very, very smart people. That's why I ask you when you come here, if you come here, take notes, because you can get an idea. You can be here on this broadcast and you might not be paying too much attention to me, but you might be here, right? And you might get an idea. So what if that idea that you just got is the idea that you needed, but you didn't write it down because maybe it didn't, maybe the idea didn't really appear like it was what you really needed, but you didn't write it down. Sometimes we get second chances. Whenever you feel a hunch in your spirit, like something clicks inside you, you better write that down, my friend. If you don't take advantage of these moments, you're wasting your life away. You're going to waste your life away, and you're going to find yourself doing things that you're going to end up hating. You're going to end up hating those things later on. You're going to end up with like they say, it's better to pay the price now than to pay the price of heavy regret and bitterness and confusion and darkness and who knows what else is there. That's a heavy price to pay. But that's what happens, right? Most people are waiting. They're going to pay that price, right? Because to change, to stop and think, to take notes, to take notes, this is work. People think this is fun and games. This is work. So if you don't work, you're not going to eat, right? You have to work. This is a work. If this is something that you're not used to doing, get used to doing, because it's going to help you. This is going to help you not just with gambling, not with problem gambling only, but writing things down and focusing is going to help you in all these other areas of your life. Business, your accounting, your taxes, relationships. You want to build some kind of a business, you want to build a YouTube channel, you want to write a book, you got to write things down, right? How are you going to write a book if you don't write things down? That's kind of impossible. That's like jumbo shrimp, right? Jumbo shrimp. I don't know if that makes sense. Some people it does. Anyways, Marlise, let me see. You got a question? You have a question? Let me see. I'm under such stress. Everyone around me gambles. I'm a caregiver. A couple of disabled brothers, both of love. Wow. Yeah. The thing is that we can get out of these situations if we want to. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. It's doable. But I don't know your situation, but either that or you're just going to keep going. Either that or you're just going to keep going forward. Keep going forward and keep messing things up. Money, $10,000 this month. How in the world can I turn this addiction? The desire to escape stress makes me gamble. I wish I could quit forever. Yeah. In your mind's eye, you see all the bets in the past and in the future, but only the bet you have to worry about is this one. Worry is preposterous. Yeah. That's the question, that you have to ask yourself is, it's not, I wish I could quit forever. The question is, what is it that you need to find? What is it that you need to grab a hold of that is going to help you break this chain that you have around your, you have a chain around your neck? right? That chain is choking you. It's getting tighter. It's like you got to get a big, those big, like what do they call them? They're clippers, and you got to clip that chain. But where is that? See, nobody can give you that but you, because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. So, all things are possible. You can't undo what you did, the losses. If you keep thinking about your losses, you're going to keep going back to the casino. You have to make a decision, and you have to cut your losses. You have to make a decision, and you have to cut clean. If you really want to stop the cycle, you have to make a decision, and you have to get focused. You have to make a decision, and you have to get focused. You have to have a plan. That's what needs to happen, or else you'll go through the same thing over and over. That's what I was going through, a cycle over and over, until I got a plan together. I really made a decision. It was the same thing. And that's how life is with all problems, right? It's not just problem gambling. If you have a good job, and there's an area of your job that you're not willing to face, and that area of your job is affecting your performance, well, it's going to continue to affect your performance until you deal with that particular area of your job. In life in general, if you don't take care of your credit, if you don't take care of your car, if you drive your car around, and I heard this lady that was driving a car with bald tires. She was driving around in the wintertime. She didn't have no heater in the car, and just driving around like a mad woman to get to the casino. A bad temper, overweight, just waiting to explode, man. And it's not funny. It's not funny. It's really sad what I'm seeing today with a lot of people. It is. It's really sad. But I'm here, my friends, to tell you that it's possible for you to get free. It's possible. Your situation might be really bad. It might be horrible. But I'm not going to believe that your situation is any worse than anybody else. I'm not going to believe that. I'm going to believe that all things are possible if you're willing to work the plan. I'm willing to believe with you. I'm an example. I fight every day, and it's about every day. That's really where the battle lies. The battle lies in you fighting every day. You win in your mind today, then you've won. Tomorrow comes, you win in your mind again, then you won. You see, we complicate things. We make things more difficult than it is. That's what you do. Yeah, and welcome to the broadcast. I see abstraction here. I don't know. I gambled my last dollar and had to go to another casino this weekend. That's good channel. I'm broke, but I have my health. Yeah, well, yeah, you do have your health. That's what's important. You have your health. But if you keep going to the casino, there's Nick. Gambling pleasure turns into the opposite, unhappiness. Yeah, it's it can get, for some people, it can get very dark fast. Gambling, it can get very, very dark fast. And then it gets so dark so fast they end up committing suicide. That's how fast it gets for some people. It got so out of hand. Their gambling addiction got so out of hand that they could not figure out they could not figure out a possible solution. So they figured, you know what, they'll take whatever it is that they took, and they killed themselves, or they killed somebody else. You know? How do you deal with the depression associated with problem gambling? Sometimes it's hard. Yep. I would force myself to watch videos. When I was depressed and I had the shits, pardon my French, and I felt like crap and I wanted to stay underneath the covers. I wanted to stay underneath the covers for at least 3 or 4 days, maybe. 3 days would do me good. Just stay under there for 3 days, right? After running those and losing a bunch of money or even winning. Sometimes even when I won, I would hide. I would find videos, I would find books, I would find journals. And I just kept doing it over and over, man. I was just reading this Bible. I have this Bible and I do a lot of journaling. And I was reading something that I had wrote in here back in 2010. And I'm thinking, wow, back in 2010, I didn't even realize that I wrote this in here. I started talking about things that I was going to do. Every day I'm a better person. I may not be saved. I may not be liked by everyone, even though in my own family that is okay. I can take whatever is dished out. I will be a better father. I will be a better husband. I will read every day. I will talk to God every day. I will I will not play the lotteries. Even back in 2010, I was already telling myself I struggled, folks, for a long time. But I didn't get serious. I didn't get serious till I really said, you know what? I'm all in. I'm all in, man. It's do or die. That's when it really began to happen. When I said, you know what? I'm all in, man. It's do or die. And I'm not looking back anymore. When I said that, I really began to take my tools seriously, the videos, all of these things. That's when it began to happen. Yep. All right. We're over the hour. I've preached way. Here's my call to action. My call to action is to do one thing this week. One thing, my friends. One thing. What could that one thing be for you that you can do to help you get ahead, to help you get further? What is that one thing? By the way, we're going to play Lay Yadao. I'm going to play her song again. I love this song. We were playing her. She's a fellow YouTuber. By the way, she was on the broadcast. She I hope she's got a really good voice. We all got to practice. We all make mistakes. And I just hope that she's not. I really appreciate her for actually she let me use her song. So we're going to play her song here. We're going to close the program down in a few minutes here. Unless I get a question or two. If I get a question or two, then we'll come back on and answer it. Yes, I need questions. Come on, folks. I need some questions. That's what's going to help us. Us talking about what we lost, us talking about how we, going to feel, if we could do that, but that's just not going to help, right? We need to talk solutions. We need to talk opportunities. We need to turn on the light and we need to turn off the darkness. That's how we get ahead. That's how we go forward. So I'm going to be here for a few more minutes. I'm going to stay here, but I'm going to wait for a question or two. And all right, I made my decision. And I said from today, I don't know when I made that decision, but I made it somewhere back there. And I fight every day for that decision that I made. I'm going to share some very personal thoughts here as we begin to close this program. You have to fight. You have to fight, my friend. When you make a decision, you have to recognize that you are entering into a fight. And if you're not willing to fight, my friend, if you're not willing to enter, if you're not willing, and I say this in love to you, I say this in love to everybody here. You have to honor your word. And I talk about this thing called mind, mouth, power. Okay, I'm not saying we're perfect with everything that we say. We're not going to be perfect. I'm not. But you have to honor your word. If you make a decision to do something, you have to be willing and ready to fight. If you're not willing and ready to fight, then you shouldn't make the decision. You shouldn't even say that you're going to do something, because you're going to cause more confusion in your life. You're better off just not saying anything at all until you're ready. And then you tell yourself, I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to burn all the bridges. I'm not going backwards anymore. And I'm going to fight every single day. Every single day, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight, and I'm going to maintain what I have, because this is what I want. And I want to die like this. I want to die fighting. I want to die fighting for what I believe is going to be good for me, so that I can serve other people. You see what I'm saying? Some of you watching this program and you're struggling, but you haven't really gotten into that place. There's friends, maybe business that depend on you. But if you're not doing it, you're failing. You're failing yourself, and you're failing other people. So you're going to be depressed. You're going to be bored. You're going to be down. You're going to run out of money. You're going to be confused. It's not going to feel good every day. You're not going to want to live. Turn it around. It's the way to do it, man. Yeah. Hey, I'm scared. You know, people say, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I step out of my home. I live in fear every day. I'm not afraid, but every day there's fear. So we have to face our fear, right? Oh, what if I fail in front of the camera in front of 20 people today? So what? I failed. I get back up and I do it again. You don't give up, right? But when it comes to gambling, if you're gambling over and over and over, there comes a point where you have to draw a line in the cement and say, no more. Basta ya. No more. No more. The rain. Join the family. Get a personal email from me every week. We're sending out like 2 to 3 emails a week. We're building the university. We are actually going to be constructing my university. We're going to have courses. We're going to have programming. We're going to have some really great stuff. Overcoming depression, how to overcome suicide, how to live your life to the fullest, how to overcome all kinds of stuff. We're going to be building that coming soon. And we're going to give people, the opportunity to really develop your life, man. And to really, we're talking about, we're going to even have like the testing program. You ain't going to graduate unless you take my test, man. I'm going to get you. But we're excited about that. It's going to take a lot of work, some money. It's going to take some money to build that thing. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that to help you guys, man. I'm doing that to help people. And of course, it's my business, right? I should be able to get some kind of compensation for what I'm doing. So I'm excited for that. Coach Cephas and I, and there's a couple of other people. I want to give a shout out to Nicola out of the Chicago area, and Joseph here locally, Stars Casino. I want to send a shout out to these people that are actually helping this mission go forward. And, we're doing our best that we can to help you, but you got to be committed, my friends. That's the bottom line. You have to be committed to what it is that you want, or else I can motivate you and inspire you. Won't do you no good. You have to be committed, right? You have to be committed to what it is that you want to do. All right. How do you join the family? There's the link right there. See it? I think it's scrolling. There we go. Right there. See it right there. it goes along with it. Let me see if I can do this. It's kind of tricky, the camera. Right there. All you do is just subscribe and you're going to get a gift. I believe that you're going to get a couple of chapters of the new red book. I think Cephas might be giving away a couple of chapters, just a little, just a gift to say thank you for being a part of the family. And you'll get an email from me every week on Monday. I try to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I send out an email. And then, of course, we do the YouTube videos. We're doing 3 to 4, maybe 2 to 3 videos a week. And then we do the live program right here on Fridays. We're going to be right here at 6:37 on Fridays and on Sundays right here. So, my friends, there's a lot of programming. There's a lot of motivation. There's a lot of stuff. There's no reason why you couldn't get free. There's no reason. The only thing is that for some reason you're choosing not to. For whatever reason, I don't know why. That's your business. But you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Keep coming. And eventually, if you keep coming here, one of two things is going to happen. I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you this right here, right now. One of two things is going to happen if you keep coming to this broadcast. Either you're going to grow in confidence and you're going to get stronger, or you're going to run from me because you don't want to change. That's the truth. All right. All right. So, all right, my friends, we are down. Let me see. We still got a few people. I'm going to give one more opportunity for, let me see. I'm going to find another song here. Lay ya down. I'm going to play her music. Let me see. Which other one? Here's one. She's got a couple. I just hope I don't get any copyright infringements on this. I'll wait for a few minutes since. Let me see. And make it better. Hey, make sure you guys check out my friend's YouTube channel, okay? She's just starting out. I think. I don't know. I think she's good. Acoustic. Let me see. Let me get her on here. To make it better. Not bitter, but better. Or you can turn it into butter. Healthy butter. to make it better. Not bitter. Maybe some healthy butter. I will see you guys on my next broadcast. I want to thank all you guys that were here on this broadcast. More importantly, I truly hope that you walk away with something here. We've been here about 47 minutes. This has been 47 minutes. To me, it's been valuable time. I hope that it's been valuable time to you and that you walk away with something that you will begin to work on this week. That's my call to action to you. To take one thing that you know that you should be working on, that you haven't worked on, that you know you should be working on. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to challenge you to take that thing on that you know what it is this week and start going forward. And so you can break free and whatever it is that you want to do. All right, my friends, until next week, I'm going to continue making every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. In spite of and because of, I'm going to remind myself every day that my good life and your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders. And there's always going to be room for improvement within room for improvement. I salute you. Until my next one. Ciao.